Hello, this is Corey from the BachScholar YouTube channel and the WellRoundedPianist.com. Thank you for joining me today. I have a very interesting and exciting video for you. This is a sample Skype lesson with a very talented student. I have an 11-year-old student who lives in Illinois, and he likes to play a lot of ragtime. He is currently studying with a classical teacher in his home state of Illinois, and at the same time he's also taking ragtime lessons from me. I've been teaching him for over the last year or so, and he's preparing to play in a little contest coming up in May. And he's just a really talented kid, and he's very easy to work with and fun to work with. He learns very quickly. He's got fast fingers, and in this sample lesson, this is a 60-minute lesson, so it is sort of long. So you can skip around if you'd like, but sit back, get yourself a drink, get a snack or something, and watch this video of Kevin from Illinois playing ragtime. There are 4 selections that he's going to play for me today. He's going to play an arrangement of As Time Goes By, a very nice sort of slower swing arrangement of As Time Goes By. He is playing Gladiolus Rag by Joplin, and he is 11 years old. I never even played anything like that when I was 11, so he's much more advanced than I was at that age. He's playing Stumbling by Zez Confrey, and he is playing Magnetic Rag by Joplin. So it's a huge full program for you here in this lesson. I teach them every 2 weeks, an hour lesson, and we get pretty intense with ragtime and Joplin and Zez Confrey and music like that. So without any further ado, please enjoy this sample lesson of Kevin from Illinois. Hi.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. I have my piano set up differently from the last time you saw me. I switched it around. I moved it about 90 degrees in the room so it would be near this wall because it's I had to get my desk in a different place. So can you see me okay?
Yeah.
Good. You're used to seeing my other side, but now you can see my left instead of my right. Is that a surfboard in the background?
Yeah.
It's nice. Good. Did you paint that?
Yes.
You did?
What?
Did you paint it? You did? Oh, that's good. Good work of art. Good. Now, do you surf?
No.
You gotta learn to surf so you can use it. But there's no surfing in Illinois, right?
No.
Yeah, you gotta move somewhere like California for that. Now, are you all ready to play in your little contest next month?
Yeah.
That's great. Good. Okay, I want to hear, let's just warm up first with a B-flat minor scale. You want to try B-flat harmonic minor? Good. And now let's do B-flat melodic minor. Good. And now let's do this. Let's just, for the fun of it, we'll do it slowly, not very fast, but we'll do. Okay, just a little staccato octaves. Good, excellent. Now, have you worked a little bit on trying to play octaves more in the key rather than on the end of the key?
No.
Okay, let's just try to stretch a little bit. Get your right hand and put your thumb on C, and put it about midway between the end and the black key. Okay. Now do this. Just play your thumb, and don't play your fifth finger, but just spread it out like this. Just spread it way out, like I'm showing you like this, but spread out your fingers as far as they'll go, and try to just reach your fifth finger. Right. Now, when your fifth finger hits C, try to hit C. Yes, almost. Try again. Good. Make sure your shoulder is relaxed. Make sure your shoulder, yes. Put your shoulder down. Now try it. So all of your strength comes from this part of your hand right here, the upper part of your hand. And okay, let's try that again. Let's play the thumb and stretch. Put your hand up. Put your hand up like this. Yeah, put it even up higher. And stretch out as far as you can go. Yes, and now go down to the C. Yes, good. There you got it. Now let's try the left hand, the same way. Okay, so let's play the thumb on C, the C below middle C. And that stretch way out like this. Good. And then when you reach C, good. Let's try it again. Stretch out. And then now go down. Good. Okay. That's a good exercise. Do that a little each day with each hand. So you're going to play your thumb and just stretch your fingers out in the air. And just sort of imagine your fifth finger stretching even farther than you have to go. Because we want to learn eventually maybe in about a year or so, when you're just a little bigger, you'll be able to reach an octave without playing at the end of the keys. Because when you play ragtime, that's the most important thing to be able to do, is to eventually learn to play in on the key rather than out. Now you can do it on the black keys. You have no problem with black key octaves, right? Can you play a black key octave? Yeah, that's pretty easy, isn't that? Yeah, that's pretty easy, isn't it? Right. But you know what the funny thing is? If you get it, and you can do this, you can get a tape measure. Get a ruler. I don't think I have I don't know where my ruler is. I don't know. My ruler is somewhere. I don't know where it is. But if you have a ruler, try measuring the distance between two of those black keys, between, like, say, C sharp and C sharp. Forgot what it is exactly, but you'll find that it's the same distance as a white key to a white key. So it's no farther. So I think that some of it might be just in your mind. Some of it might be a little more psychological than physical. So if you measured those, you'll find that it's really not playing from a white key to a white key on an octave is not any farther than playing a black key to a black key. It might be just a little bit. It might be just like an eighth of an inch farther, because you have to go down a little farther to get the white keys. But anyway, we'll work on this, okay? Now, let's play, well, what do you want to play first? You can play anything you want.
As time goes by.
As time goes by, great. Okay, let's try that. nice. You know, I was looking for, when you started, I was looking for my music. I just printed it out like half an hour ago. I can't find it now. It's like somewhere lost. That's what you call an absent-minded professor. But I found the PDF here, so I was watching the PDF as you were playing it. Excellent job. I want to try though. I want to see if we can play it with a metronome a little. I mean, your rhythm is steady, but I want to see if you can get a little more accurate with your chords. So I want to find a speed here. I can go a little faster than that. Let's try this. Let's try that a little slower than what you're doing, but I want to see if you can do that. Now it's 63. Put the metronome at 63. See if you can get all the notes, get a little more into the keys. See if you can get all the notes. This is a hard piece for someone with hands your size. Let's try this. Nice. And you know you can roll those, the next to the last line. Oh, you can turn the metronome on. The next to the last line where you have the D sharp and F sharp, and the E and the G in the left hand. See that? You can roll those. Are you rolling those? Like that? Yes. Yeah. Good. Kevin, when you roll those, okay, try to make the bottom note. Try to make, okay, the bottom note will go before the beat. So it's almost like a grace note. The bottom note will be before the beat, and then And then the F sharp will be with the chord in the right hand. And then, like that. Ta-ta, ta-ta. Right, and you want to use pedal to where the pedal, and the pedal will change with the bottom note. So pedal on the bottom note. Like that. Otherwise, if you don't have pedal, it's like empty. So try that pedal on the bottom note on those. Yeah. That's hard. I know. It's hard. I know with small hands, it's very hard. But when you work on that, work very carefully on the usage of the pedal, as we've been working on before, and the pedal will help you bind those notes together. But I think that's a good speed. I think 63 is a nice speed for this. So I would suggest practicing with a metronome just to make sure everything's really solid. And when you practice at that speed, it will prevent you from speeding, because the tendency is to want to go a little faster than that. So if you just keep it down a little bit, because this is a very relaxing song. It shouldn't be really fast. But it says moderately with expression. And so, anyway, you're doing a really nice job on this. And this is not easy for someone with small hands, but, you know, you'll come along. And excuse me for asking, I keep asking this and I forget. Are you 11 or 10? You're 11, okay. You were 10 last year. So when you're 12 or 13, you'll probably have a larger span a little bit. You'll have an easier time with these octaves. But that's really good for now. Now, you chose a piece. Now I want to choose a piece. How about Gladiolus Rag? really nice, nice, nice. I think that's, I remember you playing it cleaner than that. Remember it was like almost perfect a few weeks ago? It's probably, I know why, because you're probably concentrating on your other pieces, right? Because you're not going to play that one in the contest. So, well, it's really good, and that's a good speed. I think most people play this too slow, so it's a really nice, energetic kind of speed for it, and doing a really good job. And you're using pedal like we worked on before. You're using a little pedal, which is good. And eventually, when you get your octaves, when you can reach farther, you'll be able to do some of those octaves where you're playing the single notes. But that's very nice. Can you start it again from the beginning? Let's try for just a bit, the first section. Okay, good. When you get here, sorry, I like this. Instead of, if you could try not to use pedal on that F. So you have sort of, okay, you can use a little pedal, a little tiny bit. I'm using just a little bit, but not enough to obscure it. Okay, let's get in. Okay, let me try it from the beginning. Okay. Da-da-dum, da-dum, da-da-dum. Yes. No, don't do that. Don't hold that too long. It's off. Yeah, that was even too long. It was even too long. It's off. Da-da. You're even you're holding that E too long. No, it's even too long. Shorter. Yeah, like that. Yes. Because there are two note slurs. Yeah, come on. So. Da-da-dum, da-dum, da-da-dum, da-dum. Okay, the last one was good. You don't want to do this though. You don't want to do it too short, but it has to be just short enough. Yeah. The last one was too long. Did you hear that? See? That was perfect. That was perfect. Yes. Good. So what you want to do when you practice this, it has to be just the right amount of shortness. If it's too short, it sounds like too much like a hiccup. But if it's too long, it sounds too sounds too legato. Okay, so it has to be sort of in between those two. This is a hard place, but you could work on that. Okay, so let's go to the trio section. This. Let's go to that section there. Can you just start there? Yeah, when you get here though, the third measure in this section, I'll just slow it down so you can hear it. A little pedal, more pedal. So down, up, down, pedal, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's probably best without pedal. So you want a lot of pedal here. No pedal. Then you have pedal there. So you have a contrast between nice, kind of a thick pedal sound, and then you have two measures here when you have the bass going down more chromatically. I think, in my opinion, I think that's better with almost no pedal at all there. So you have the contrast between pedal and no pedal. Try again from here, a little slower, just so we can. Maybe about that speed. Better. I like that. I like the contrast better there with the pedal. Excellent. Good. Now I just want to move on. I mean, we could do a lot more on this, but I just want to save a little time here. Do you want to go to, do you want to play Stumbling? Stumbling by Zez Confrey. really nice. You got that faster. I think it's fast. You know what? I think it's almost too fast because it's good, but it's almost getting away from your fingers. Do you feel like it's kind of it's on the border to being too fast? Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it just a little slower. Does the music have a tempo mark on there? Moderato. What does that mean? Moderately, right? Yeah. I like it more like just a tiny bit slower, like. That's a little slower than, oh, I finally found as time goes by. It was right. It was right. It was hiding and stumbling. Here. I had that all printed out. And I couldn't find it. It was right in my stumbling. So, da-da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-dum. A little pedal. Pedal. See, it's more playful. A little slower, but a little more playful and really, really accurate. Dun, 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 dun. Try now about that speed. Do, 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 do. Okay. Kevin, that's good. You don't have to play the whole thing. Do you like that speed better?
Yeah.
I like it better. Be very careful with this, okay? It's easy to go too fast. Then when you get to this, if you go too fast and you get to that run, it's like impossible to play. But if you go at a more steady, kind of deliberate speed, you have. See, that part is much easier to do. See, dun 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 dun. Dun. So start it again, just so you can get used to that speed. Wait. Did you hear you were too fast in the beginning? Da 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 da. No. Okay, now it's too slow. You have to get the first note, the first three notes. Think in your head. 1, 2, and ready, and go, and. Good. I think that's a better speed for it. I think it brings the character out more. That's about 72. play it perfectly at that speed, then I don't think there's anything better than that. That's an excellent speed. So what I want you to do is work on keeping it more steady. I know it's easy to speed things up. When things get easy, you want to speed things up, but you have to hold yourself back a little bit, okay? Can you try to do that? Good. All right. I want to hear magnetic rag. It's a great rag. You know that's Joplin's longest rag? One of his hardest, too. Now, can you play it memorized? You can? Do you want to try it memorized? I mean, you can leave the music there if you want, but you don't have to look at it. fastest I've heard it, I think. And just like stumbling, I'm feeling, I don't know, I feel like it was a much, like a couple weeks ago when you played it, it was more solid. Did you feel like that? It kind of like it's sort of getting away from you. Do you feel that way? Yeah, it's kind of like getting away from you. What's the easiest way to fix that? Slow practice. Slow practice. Not really, really, really slow, but kind of slow, okay? So I think it's bordering on too fast, just like stumbling. I know it's easy to play fast. When I was your age, all boys who were 11 loved to play fast. I know that. But you have to have a little control. I think you'd do well. I want you, these couple weeks going into May, before the contest, you need to do a lot of slower practice to make sure everything is grounded, because things are getting ungrounded now because they're so fast. I would suggest practicing I know it's slower. I'm not suggesting to perform it at that speed. When you play in your contest, it can very well be faster than that. But this is a practice speed. Did you hear how when I played it, you could hear every single note? Every single note. Yeah, every single note and every pedal change you could hear. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. Just for practice sake, let's try this without repeats and see how far you can go as accurately as you can at more at that speed. Okay, try it. much better speed. But when you get here to the end, don't cut it off so much. I would use pedal there. I think pedal sounds nice there. See, when you do this, when you cut it off, I think it's too dry that way. Can you try it from here? And put pedal through that measure when you have the B flat major. Okay, listen. Okay, I'll go slower. So you have that's all from here. That's all with pedal there. I think that's better. Try it. Much better. Yeah, but now you're clipping off this. That chord. No, don't go. You're clipping off that. You're not holding that chord long enough. See how it has a tie on it? See, a little more legato on those. Okay? Can you try slowly? From there? No, see, you're clipping it off. You need to hold on. Okay, we need to look at fingering. Okay, just get your right hand. Go 1, 3, 5. Put 1, 3, 5 on that chord. Okay, now play. Now, can you reach 1, 3 on D to E flat, D to B flat? 1, 3. Yeah, but don't play your thumb at the end of the white key. Play it right here. Now play your thumb up more on the white key. Now play 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. You can no, it doesn't. You can let go though. There, you don't have to hold on to 3 so long. 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, and then 1, 3. So 5, 3, 4, 3. See, you can reach that. You can reach 4, 3. So you don't need to play the fingering you were playing before. Okay, the fingering you were playing before was like beginner fingering. That was like fingering for students who can't reach 6 notes with 1 and 5. But you can do that. So you need to start fingering with a more advanced fingering. Okay, let's play 1, 3, 5 again. Now play 1, 3. No, let go of 5. Let go. No, let go of 5. See, because you're not holding 5 anymore. See? And now 1, 2, 4. Yes, that's right. So you have 5, 3, 4, 3. 5, 3, 4, 3. Right, and the key, here's the trick. The trick is this. If your thumb is close to the black key, if you play your thumb here, then it'll be really close to the E flat, and you'll be able to reach your thumb easier on the E flat. But if your thumb is way out here, you'll never be able to do it, see? So watch my thumb. I'll do it really slow. Okay, thumb here. Now thumb here. Now thumb here. And thumb here. See? So your thumb is really close to the black key and white key. See? Try it again. Keep your thumb really close. Right, but you don't have to connect the top. Yeah, that was good. That was perfect. That's perfect. Yes, good. I know it's hard to change fingerings. I know, because you're used to your fingerings, but if you can practice that slowly, because that was a place that stuck out. Like that place really stuck out because you were clipping off that chord. Okay? So got two things. Make sure you use enough pedal. And make sure you don't clip off that chord. Other than that, I noticed when you played at that slower speed, it was much more solid. Did you find that? Yes, definitely. It was more solid. You know what the tempo was? It was about 72. It was about the same speed you were doing stumbling. I wanted to say tumbling. It was the same speed you were doing stumbling. 72. So. I think that's a perfect speed for right now for you. I know that in my first recording of this I played it faster, and I don't know if you're playing it faster because of that, but don't copy me. don't copy my recording. Try to play it a little slower, and I think that the character will speak more and you'll be more well-grounded on this. Let's try just a little bit, because we're just about out of time. Put your metronome on 72, and let's try maybe the first one or two pages. Excellent, good. That's so much better. I hear the character. It's not so skittish sounding. It's more grounded. That's really much better. Now, I know this is going to be hard to do, but I'm asking you to even practice it even a little slower than that. Okay? So if you can, just to make sure it's really grounded, can you practice it at 63? I know it's going to be like torture because I know you want to play it faster, but 63 is like this. Now, if you just practice it that way, every couple days, just run through the whole thing at 63, that's about maybe 15% or so slower than your other speed. Practice it at 63, then practice it at 72, and try to get it as perfect as you can get it at those speeds. Once you can do that, then if you can go faster than that, it's okay. If it's clean. If it's clean and grounded, then it's okay to go faster. But it's better to have a slightly slower performance that's more grounded and clean than it is to have a faster performance that's not controlled. See? So you need to control everything by practicing it slow. Can you do that for me? You're doing a great job. Excellent. And keep up the great work, Kevin, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, bye.